In the 1970s, professional athletes began challenging traditional player restraints, such as free agent indemnity agreements, as impermissible restraints on trade in violation of antitrust laws. These agreements provided that if a player left a team to play for another team, the original team would receive a player, draft rights, or money. In Mackey v. National Football League, the Eighth Circuit considered whether the NFL's then existing free agent indemnity system, known as the Rozelle Rule, was an impermissible restraint on trade. The National Football League, or NFL, is an unincorporated association of professional football teams in the United States. In addition, Pete Rozelle served as the NFL's commissioner from 1960 up until 1989. For years, the NFL operated under a reserve system. Under this system, players who signed a contract were required to play for that club for the term of the contract plus one additional year at the option of the club. Prior to 1963, a team that signed a free agent wasn't required to compensate the player's former club. But in 1963, the NFL unilaterally adopted a rule, known as the Rozelle Rule, which required a team signing a new free agent to compensate that player's former club with one or more players. Subsequently, a group of former and present NFL players, including John Mackey, president of the NFL Players Association, or NFLPA, sued the NFL in federal district court for violations of the Sherman Act. Specifically, Mackey argued that the Rozelle Rule constituted an illegal restraint of trade by denying professional football players the right to freely contract for their services. In response, the NFL argued that the rule was incorporated into the collective bargaining contract with the NFLPA and was therefore exempt from federal antitrust law. Following trial, the court granted Mackey and others injunctive relief, concluding the rule was a per se violation of Section 1 of the Sherman Act. The NFL appealed to the Eighth Circuit.